morning.
Yes. And what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Alrighty, good morning everyone and welcome to the Morning Roast, and I'm of course your host, Sugar Chris. And with me today is my guest. How do you say your name?
Yeah, you're not the first to ask, so it really depends. My actual name is Stephan Velez.
Okay.
That's what, is on all my legal documentation, on our Indiegogo. But on Twitter, I go by Owasi or Owasi Comics.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure how to say either one, so and I have a tendency of butchering names.
Most people aren't, but it's totally cool.
Let me see. And today we're going to talk about the Veil Walker and whatever else comes up. As usual, everybody, big shock, Sim is late. I didn't want to wait any longer for him and keep you all waiting. So we got Soul with us, of course. We got Mr. Fisk in the chat too, as well. Please do go check out Mr. Fisk's campaign as well, Infinitales. Oh, Mr. Fisk is saying, did you guys? Oh, no worries. Uh-oh. Infinity says, Stefan, our stream is scheduled for now. No, wait, he said, just kidding. Oh, you suck.
Alejandro,
gosh dang it.
I was like, what?
Oh, I was like, uh-oh.
I was like, well, you better join this one, Ale.
We're just going to have a fight. Let's see. Soul says, welcome to the Morning Roast where nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. We'll also do some urban exploring with the creator of the Veil Walker. Good morning, Chris, Stefan, and chat.
Good morning.
Mr. Fisk say good morning as well. Mr. Fisk also says, did you guys see the Veil Walker 3D figure post on Twitter? That's a big hell yeah from him. Oh, I gotta turn this thing off.
Same. Let me grab mine. Give me a sec.
There we go. I'm slowly learning lessons with these streams, namely to always turn off my phone.
The issue is, I got the personal and then I got the work phone, and I forgot to shut off the work phone. There it is.
Yeah, I always have these spam calls that'll start up around 11 in the morning, and they go on for like a few hours. It's just like I'll get like 10 of them calls every day. Ooh, excuse me. And it'll be from all over the country, It's like, leave me alone.
I'm honestly a type of person where if your number isn't saved in my phone or it doesn't tell me what company you're calling from, I just don't pick up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I don't have it under my contacts, I'm just like, it's probably not important. If it is, oh well. I don't pay attention. It's bad.
And Chris, yeah, man, I just we got a 3D print done. It's about 7 inches big. And we're testing it for issue 2. Possibly we're gonna have a tier that includes a 3D printed statue of the Veil Walker, hand painted.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so we're running tests already.
That's you said it's gonna be a tier.
That's gonna be.
Will it be pricey?
We're looking at the $150 range. And that'll include not just the statue, but it'll have a unique box that we create for it, kind of like the boxes that, if anybody collects like, Dragon Ball Z statues or whatever, kind of one of those boxes, and all the comics would be in the box as well.
Oh, okay. Like a fancy collector's thing. Nice.
Yeah, so as of right now, we're looking at that price range. Might go up, might go down. Let's see.
Johnny Cage is with us. Says, we don't do drugs, we're on the Danny team. Danny.
Johnny, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Johnny's straight edge.
Okay.
Alejandro says, anything to snatch a guest away from Chris? No, sir. What, mother?
Are you streaming?
Yeah. When you're done, come on. Yes.
Hi, Mama Sugar Chris.
Let's learn. Lock my door. Oh Lordy. Lola is with us.
At least you didn't walk in while you were wearing a red dress.
I'm never wearing one.
Oh, okay.
That's a good way to not get invited back on, sir.
I heard things about some red dress. You're gonna have to tell me the story later.
You've been listening to the wrong people.
Oh, how?
Don't ever talk to those people again.
Oh, okay. Red Gaze, you lied to me.
Of course, you'd listen to him. God, that's the worst person to listen to. Every time I watch his replays, he always finds a way to bring that up. Let's see.
I wore red especially for you.
All right, I'm bringing up the campaign page. No, I did take a little look here at the campaign first, and I got a question about this page here.
Yes, sir.
What's going on here? This looks like some hentai or something.
That was me putting in some tentacle hentai there for our friends. No, so what that is, that's actually page 2, straight out of the book. It is what causes this sort of event to kick off. A urban explorer was caught and disappeared, and basically, as you can see, abducted on live stream while he was streaming on Twitch.
Oh shit!
And then from there, our main protagonist is called to action to sort of figure out what caused it. And so we can get into the elevator pitch and all that if you would like in a bit.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do the elevator pitch first before I start going off on questions.
Sure. So the quick elevator pitch is, what do you get when you mix Spawn, John Constantine, and James Bond? You get the Veil Walker, right? And then they're set in a world that's basically, the Godfather meets Harry Potter. All right, so that's the world that they inhabit, and then that's a quick explanation of the character that inhabits it. But a sort of more detailed version, right, is the Veil Walker takes place in a world where a very small percentage of the population is born with something called the gift. And the gift allows them to cast magic using their spiritual essence, or what we call in universe mana. And then above, the gifted and the people who protect them is an ancient order or a cabal of wizards and witches called the Order of the Veil Guard. And they have a few duties, but above those, or the most important, there are 1, protecting the gifted, and 2, protecting the realm of man from creatures called Veil Spawn, and they come from a place called the Veil, which is still a very mysterious place or dimension. And then our main character's purpose here is as the Grand Inquisitor. So he is the leader of the inquisitory branch of the Order of the Veil Guard. And as mentioned before, he is tasked with investigating the disappearance of a Twitch streamer that was caught live on stream.
Now, I got a question there with that. So I assume, like, this is all kind of hush-hush, right?
Yes.
Magic and all that. So obviously a Twitch streamer getting yeeted in on a live stream is a big breach of this.
Yeah, so one thing we wanted to do was we wanted to show people immediately that their job is getting harder and harder now with all the technology that's going on. And this is actually going to lead into events and conflicts later on in the story. But yeah, we wanted to sort of allude to, hey, they're supposed to keep everything secret. We'll show you how they cover this up in the story. But it is getting more and more difficult because of all the technology and everything that's happening.
I got some more inward pages here. Missing the color.
Yeah, those are just some Yeah, those are just some pages that we had put up there. They're currently in the color stage. Those pages are towards the end of the book. Our colorist likes to color in order. So we got the first half done in colors already, and we're getting there little by little. So we have a deadline for the colors of October 1st. The campaign ends on October 8th. The PDF version of the book is going to go out to our backers the week of October 10th. And the physical copies and packages are going to start shipping the week before Halloween. So hopefully most people have it by Halloween day. So we have a
Oh, that'd be awesome.
we got a less than 30-day turnaround from the campaign closing to people getting their books.
Yeah, that is great. Yeah, a lot of people will be happy with that, not having to wait a super long time to get them.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the benefits of coming into an Indiegogo campaign with the book pretty much already funded. Everything we're trying to do here is basically make up the difference of, you know, printing and shipping and just getting it to as many people as possible. You'll see everything's priced super competitively. You know, I hate to use those terms, but everything's priced to sell and to sell quickly.
Mhm.
You know, hopefully people catch on. We're not extending the campaign another 30 days. I'm not going in demand since we're printing and shipping so quickly. There will be no in demand period. So catch it.
People want, they gotta get it now.
They gotta get it now. They gotta get it now. Yeah, we're immediately moving on to issue 2. So there will be no reprints or none of that. So do it now.
All right, so it won't be reprints. So when issue 2 launches, will there be a issue 1 catch
There will
up
be
tier?
there might be. I want to convince people to back now, right? But
Yeah.
for the likelihood, there will be a limited issue 1 catch up tier. If not, they're gonna have to get the PDF version.
Okay. Let's see. Mr. Fish says, "Sign me up. Issue number 2 is 3D model. I'm in."
3D models come in issue number 2. Yes. So we're still planning out the logistics, but hopefully we got it.
Oh,
Shout out to Lola.
oh no, we don't talk about the Lord.
Is that
No,
what you guys
Lola.
call it around here?
No, Lola. No. we don't talk about the red dress. Oh, hey, Katie's here. Says, "What up, peeps?" Chris, I'm surprised you know what hentai is. Well, I am a man of culture.
That's why I'm here.
Mr. Fisk says he's a backer number 78.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. We're already at 78. I didn't even know we were at 78 yet. Thank you. If Mr. Fisk, you're being
No,
honest.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
Sugar Rush. There we go. Even if Pale Red isn't here, we're gonna put the little sugar red up there.
Thank you.
Hey, Tampa. Tampa's here. It says morning/evening.
Good morning.
There, yeah, I put out the bouncing avatar for you, Johnny. Gosh. This is Stefan, you're cheating on Walton like that.
Listen, me and Walton have an open relationship, so he can't complain.
Yeah, Katie, what is all this I hear about Red talking about dresses to his guests, and I'm not even around? That's not right. I shouldn't be spreading these lies and
Weren't you? You were in the
deceiving
chat.
these people.
You were in the chat that day.
I don't remember.
You were there. You were watching the stream. I think that's why they brought it up.
Damn.
See,
well, I've watched some replays, and he still brings it up. They never fail.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's what you get for showing support and supporting your buddies and showing up to the stream.
I should, yeah. Next time, I'm just gonna unsubscribe. Solve the whole problem.
Then they'll bring it up even more.
Yeah, they will.
They'll be like, guess who unsubscribed? The guy who's gonna wear the red dress.
I'm surprised Red ain't in here bothering me now.
He'll show up.
Mr. Fist says my tea this morning is mana tea, so I think I got an edge against the veil spot.
You do. You might be mana capable, is what we call them. So here, I'll give you guys a bit of lore. Hopefully, my editor doesn't complain about it. So there's two different groups of people, or three actually. There's the gifted, right? They're the mana capable.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the giftless, which are people who can't cast magic or really can't even see some of the things from beyond the veil. And then there's a group of people right in the middle that are called mana sensitive. They're not able to cast any magic, but they are more susceptible to seeing magic, seeing creatures from beyond the veil, and they're more susceptible to hauntings because they are mana sensitive. So
Interesting.
there's a bit of lore, and hopefully I didn't give too much away.
Does this could this potentially kind of create kind of like a class in a way system where it's like the mana people are like the high end people, the sensitives are middle class, and then like the class, the people who can't detect like the magic stuff are like lower?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from the point of view of the order and the people who are running the order, right? They consider themselves peak. You know, there might be some individuals within the order that have a bit of a, I guess what we'll call it, Magneto syndrome. You know, where they kind of believe they are the future, the evolution of everything, and they do kind of treat mana capables a little less favorably than they would. I'm sorry, mana sensitives a little less favorably than they would mana capables. But we'll get into all that struggle and that debate in the story. It's all coming up, and it'll all come to a head. I mean, this is more than just about ghosts and demons, right? We have an order here that's been sort of ruling the world from the shadows for over 500 years, longer than many governments have even been in place. And, don't mind my camera shutting off and turning back on by itself. And yeah, so that's all something that we're going to explore. Like, we're going to be telling stories for many, many years. We have a 10-year plan with the Veil Walker. And
Good. Wow.
I plan to be around for a really, really long time.
Wow, that's great. I mean, you've already, hit past your goal and everything, so it's off to a good start.
We're rolling. My goal, again, is just to get it to as many people as possible. I'll trade $2,000 for 2,000 supporters, 2,000 loyal fans that want to read the book any day. So, that's what we're doing.
Who's this character here? In a way, she reminds me of, what's her name? Elsa Bloodstone from Marvel? Because she has the little,
the medallion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is Samantha Redcroft. She is Alexander, who's our main character. She is Alexander's protege, or one of the two proteges. He has another protege called Rome, and you guys will see him in this book. Samantha does not show up in this particular book, but we really wanted to share with you guys because she is going to be vital to the story and to some events where the proverbial shit hits the fan.
Okay. And what all can they do with their mana stuff?
Magic, all types of magic.
All kinds of stuff.
All types of magic, right? One thing we wanted to do was respect the magic from everywhere. So different, magicians or different gifted individuals from different countries or places in the world will cast magic in sort of a way that's traditional to maybe what folklore told magic was, witch doctors or voodoo, like this, all kind of stuff. Like, it all kind of exists. It just pulls from the same place. They're just casting it a little different. Okay. So, whatever magic you can think of, it's here.
I like that he has a umbrella sword.
Yeah, there's
keeping it fancy.
Yeah, it's I wanted to sort of figure out, like, how do we convincingly have a character carry a sword around all day? right? And we'll even make
Mhm.
jokes at it because he has the umbrella at all times with him. It's like even when it's not raining, he's carrying around an umbrella. So we even poke fun at that from time to time. But yeah, so like how would we explain that this guy has two swords on him at all times? Like where does he carry them? Like this isn't a video game where they're pulling bazookas out their ass,
Yeah.
right? So what we did is there's a bit of magic involved in the umbrella and how he manages to sort of put the sword into it, and we'll explain that in the story. I don't want to give it away. But then he also carries around that red pocket square, which he calls Scarlet. And that is a living weapon, which with his mana infused into it, he can make it take many different forms. A sword, a spear, a shield. He can even turn it into a cocoon. And, this first arc, you might see a million huge spikes with enough energy. So I think we came up with something relatively pretty cool. And with a decent explanation to why this guy is able to carry around two swords at all times.
Hmm. Is he gonna kind of Mary Poppins away with it?
No, somebody made that connection before. It's like, is he like a male Mary Poppins? I'm like, not really, but we might make we might make a reference to it at some point.
It popped into my head because I'd just seen a clip from that. What was it, Star Wars Visions or something? And there's like a lightsaber that's like an umbrella, and the
Really?
guy even uses it. Yeah, he uses it to deflect with the blasts, and then he like uses it to float for a little bit like that, and then he drops down.
I gotta see that. No, I
I
haven't
was like,
seen
what?
that part yet.
I was like, that's a bit ridiculous there. Oh, hello, Dawn. She says, hi, everyone.
Hey, Don.
Let's see. Let me see if I'm trying to catch up here with the chat. Taste green. Yep, Sugar Rush. That's right. We got a Sugar Rush. Yeah, Mr. Fist says he got the foil perk.
Yes, that is the best bang for your buck. Honestly, the foil perk brings the two foil covers, and then everything else included in the foil perk is pretty much for free because each foil cover was $25. So if you get the foil package for $50, you'll get the two covers plus the two playing cards. I've been making an effort to let everybody know we're not just making trading cards; these are legitimate playing cards that we're making a game around. And it pulls from obviously I hate to start with this one, but it pulls from Pokemon, pulls from Yu-Gi-Oh, but mostly from oh god, I'm drawing a blank. I just said it earlier today. The card game Magic. It pulls from Magic: The Gathering. So we got some experts working on creating the rules and everything, and I think that's going to be pretty fun. And then also it comes
awesome.
with a pin. It comes with this pin here. Let me see if I can get it in focus back here. But yeah, so it comes with this pin, pretty big. You guys can see that's right next to my ear there. So yeah, I think that's the best bang for your buck. And honestly, those foil covers I have them here in person, and they're absolutely amazing.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, yeah, that looks fancy. Yeah.
So
it turned out real good.
Thank you. I'm pretty proud of how they came out. All credit goes to my editor, HP Francisco. I was skeptical. I did not want to do foil because I said they are too expensive, and I would not dare charge anybody more than $15 for a book.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, give it a try, print a few, get them in, did a look at them, put them on your shelf, and then make that decision. I did so, and immediately I didn't even have to put it up on my shelf. I opened it. I was like, yeah, okay, we're doing foil. So shout outs to HP.
We got Hex Allen in the chat. Hello, Hex.
Hello.
And of course, there's the gaze. He says, let me get this straight. Chris is talking about Red, talking about him when he's not around. When I'm not around. I knew you'd be around, Red. That's why I was saying it. As soon as Katie entered the chat, I knew you'd be not far behind.
What's going on, Red? Red, you got to get this clear for us, right? Did you bring up the red dress because he popped into your chat I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I think that's what it was. I've been in his chat a couple times, and then and then he's always saying he's going to date my mom. I'm glad he wasn't here when she showed up earlier.
I was. Hey, Mama Sugar.
Oh Lord. Mr. Fist says he reckons he'd be a mana sensitive. He's like Brandon Fraser and Bedazzle crying at the sight of EVS. Okay.
That's a pretty good assumption. Yeah, I reckon you would be too. Yeah, we've put a lot of work into it. Honestly, I've been working on this damn world for over 10 years. We developed the character first, but then we kind of put the character to the side for a while and just started building up the world and how everything works. And then we came back to Alexander to figure out, okay, now how do we make him fit in? Right? Because we don't want to tailor the world around him, because Alexander isn't going to be around forever. Once Alexander's story is over, it's over. And I want to make sure that I have a world that I can continue to tell stories in.
Right.
So building the world first was most importantly. And then, that really let me make sure Alexander feels real in regards to what he's been through, what he's done. This isn't an origin story. We're being dropped into a character who's well into his career as the Grand Inquisitor. He's very experienced, and there's a reason for all that. Then there's a reason we're skipping the origin story. So, I hope people like it.
Yeah, I like that. That's something you don't see too often, where you're starting off where somebody's basically already a veteran of what they're doing. Usually it's always like, well, here's how he got started. Here's what's going on. It follows a very predictable pattern formula.
One thing we wanted to avoid was like a bunch of exposition and like explanations, and we want people to sort of figure out the story as we're telling it. I can tell you how we're breaking it down, right? We're introducing you first in this arc to Alexander, right? We see how he handles a case. Something happens at the end of the arc that kind of blows things up, puts a timer on everything. So I'm giving you that's as much as I'm gonna give you there. Then we go into how the branches work in regards to the Inquisition, the Hunters, and all the other branches from the Order. That's going to be a whole arc. Then we go into how the Order as a whole works, and then the world, the universe. So basically, little by little, we are providing you guys in a natural form, organic way, all the information. So once we hit the major break point in the story that I might have alluded to earlier, everyone knows how everything functions, and they understand the gravity of what is happening. So, yeah, but that's many, many years from now.
Wait, what? Matchlock? Oh, gosh dang it, Saul. Matchlock horses and Russian sniper bears will explain in detail where every weapon is stored. We're not doing Matchlock horses and Russian sniper bears, Saul. He is bound and determined to get me to make a book called that.
At some point, you got to make it, man. If people want it, you give
if the fans want it, we got to do it.
Give the people what they want. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to make sure we do it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is good shit, says Johnny Cage.
It is. It is. It was fun. It was fun playing it. Here's the thing. I didn't play much. I used to collect the cards, but again, I grew up in the hood, and nobody wanted to be caught dead playing a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, we would get bullied for the rest of our lives. And yeah, so I would just collect them and keep them safe at home. But, I got a good team around me that are, really, really good at what they're doing, just tabletop games as a whole. And they're putting together something special. I mean, honestly, we also have an open invitation to all of the indie comics creators. If they want to go ahead and once our game is out and we have all the rules based, if they want to hit us up to create a card based off of their character to actually be able to play with everybody else, we'll give them the rules. We'll help them develop the stats just to make sure it's not overpowered. And we won't ask for a dime, as long as you do justice with the card and put it out to your backers. We're more than happy. Yeah.
I with Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember me and my brother got it back in the day, and because it was the same story with Magic the Gathering. We got it. We got our beginner packs and maybe some other packs. We started to play. We played like a couple matches. And my brother was like, "Okay, I'm done," and then that was it. And then of course I had nobody played with me or nothing, so it was like, well, this was nice while it lasted. At least I got these cool looking cards.
Yeah,
And that was it for years.
I'm still spiteful because my mom ended up throwing away all my cards. So I remember it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh! I had Pokemon for the most part. I had a shiny Charizard,
Mm.
and mind you, this is when they were first starting to like come out. So I had like one of the very first shiny Charizards. I was like 8 or 9 years old at the time. And yeah, a couple years later, the card was a little dinged up because I'm not gonna say I knew the value of the card even as a child. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But still, like the fact that my mom a few years later just ends up throwing them out, or she gave them to one of the other kids, and I come to find out those cards are going for thousands of dollars now. So like, Mom, you understand that I'm looking because I know my mom watches. You understand that I could have funded all of these books by now had you not thrown away my Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I had my brother had the shiny Charizard. I had a shiny Blastoise. I was like, hell yeah. He's got cannons.
Yeah, it's got water cannon. Well, your Pokemon, your card would have won that fight. But so yeah.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Exactly. Blastoise.
Let's see. Oh, Mr. Fist says, sorry, main foil cover perk for him. Definitely a fan of the foil covers, he says.
That's
Katie
awesome.
says,
That's actually one of my favorite covers.
Katie says, of course he brought up the red dress, but he wasn't in the chat. He was being mentioned generously. I knew it. And Red says, Chris never comes to my chat anymore, so I probably just brought it up because I miss him. And his mom. God damn you.
Red, go back in the video right towards the beginning. His mom makes a vocal appearance.
God damn Red.
Mama Sugar.
Oh Lord. Well, you weren't even doing a stream you didn't even do your stream this week. I don't want to hear it, Red. I wouldn't have caught it this week anyway. I fell asleep, slept all day.
Honestly,
slept like 14 hours.
Dude, I had to take what was it? Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday. I had to take the day off. No Twitter, no streams, no nothing. I was exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me, Fallout 4, and Kiwi, my pup.
That's a good day.
It was amazing.
I know these streams can wipe you out. Doing them a lot.
What's more sort of like the timing. So I get up like at 6 a.m. for work. So for me, a stream that starts at 11 o'clock at night, I'm done. I'm over it, but we got to do it. It's part of the passion. I'm passionate about the books, comics, telling my stories, and just chilling with you guys. So, I make it happen.
Yeah, there was a while there I was doing like almost like either a stream or a video almost every day because I was either going and doing a stream on my channel or I was going on to other people's streams as like a guest, just to hang out, or I was doing videos and like after a week or so, I was like, I can't.
I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks.
Like, this is rough.
Yeah, 2 weeks, almost a stream every single day. Sometimes some days there are 2 streams in a day, so it gets pretty rough. But you know what? I'm blessed that you guys would even have me on. So thank you so much.
Oh well, you're a good guest. So
thank you.
Everybody I've seen seems to like having you around. So
I appreciate that. It's because they haven't seen the real me yet.
I made Red sad. Good. Let's see. If the fans want, we gotta do it. Yes, Chris. Oh no! What did I say? Why? What am I doing?
I think that's how we got to the state that mainstream comics are at right now, because they gave the vocal minority of fans too much power.
That's a good point.
So,
or people who claim they're fans.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fish says, "Are the Veilspawn irredeemable monsters, or are there any denizens on the other side that are less about messing up our world?" That's a good question.
No answer.
Oh, you're gonna have to read it.
That's a very good question. That's a very, very good question.
There could be potential spoilers in that answer, Mr. Fisk.
So
Mr. Fisk says, "My mom gave away all of my boxed Masters of the Universe figures I used to hang on my wall as a kid as a display." She said, "What? You weren't playing with them?"
that's always the
Oh
excuse.
no!
You're too old. You're too old. Oh God, horrible. I used to have this collector's edition Dragon Ball Z game that I had to play with my Game Shark, right? Because it was an import. Was it with a Game Shark? Yeah, it was with a Game Shark because it was with it was like one of the original PlayStation 1 fighter games with Dragon Ball Z. Last time I was looking for that game online, I think it was like $600. And my mom ended up throwing it away. She's like, "What? You don't even understand it." And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, woman, first my Pokemon cards, then the
Damn
game.
you!
Damn it, mother. I would have funded issue 2 by now.
Oh wow! Yeah, there's a game I like from my PlayStation 2, and I can't find. Of course, it's not on like Steam or anything like that. It's on Steam, but it's not in English, and I can't find it anywhere else. And I go online, and it's like $60 or $80. I'm like, I'm not paying that. Luckily, I still have my my original copy, but it's like, Jesus, I ain't spending all this money.
I just recently bought this.
Nice.
Right? This isn't even the original. It's the greatest hits, as you can see.
Yeah.
This was $60 at a retro
Really?
gaming store.
Holy
Like,
cow.
the things we do for a bit of nostalgia, you know? And honestly, and I play it up until the point. Did you play this? Sure.
Oh yeah, I beat it.
I play it. I only play it up until the point where we do the mission landing.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that cutscene?
Yeah.
I legit. That's the reason I play this game, because it brings the most nostalgia. And and yeah, you know, nostalgia's great.
8 was my favorite Final Fantasy.
I like 10. 10 was
10,
good, man.
10 is a close second. I really like 10 as well.
7, 8, and 10. I skipped 9. I didn't even play 9. I think I might have to go buy it just to play it.
Yeah, 9 was okay. I wasn't super into it. 10, I loved Blitzball. I used to play the shit out of Blitzball.
I think I spent more time playing Blitzball at the end during like the end game than the actual game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm surprised they never actually came out with like a full-fledged Blitzball game.
Yeah, oh God, I would have played so much of that.
It could be a legitimate esport. Like
Yeah.
it could be an esport.
Yeah.
What is it? Squaresoft. Holla at your boy. Let's talk business.
Oh, we got Marinus with us. Hello, sir.
Hail.
No, Red will never be Papa Gaze, okay? No. Not happening.
Gaze. I like
Yes,
the sound of that.
he wants to be apparently my stepfather. But
Does that mean he gets to boss you around?
no. I'm an adult.
Are we really?
I still have my Final Fantasy 7 and 8 somewhere sitting here, still in there. Yeah,
I don't have
the original
7.
cases.
I'll tell you this. I found at the same retro gaming store, they have Final Fantasy 7 original. It wasn't one of the greatest hits. $200.
Yep. Yeah, I remember seeing them for high price.
That's why I had to draw the line. I was like, no, thank you.
I used to play those. I used to play PlayStation 1. I used to play Legend of Dragoon. Was a good RPG.
Yes.
Jade Cocoon was a good one I really liked.
I don't
because
remember
it reminded me of Pokemon. And yeah, there was so many good games. Loved them all.
Dude, I don't know if you can see behind my big old head. Let me see. Am I pointing at it? Maybe it's all right. Right here. I got the see-through purple Game Boy Color and Pokemon Red.
Nice.
So that's I had blue. I'll turn it on every now and then and play
Is
it.
that Vagabond in the
Yes,
back?
right here.
Vagabond is like probably my. I don't know. It or One Punch Man are probably my favorite mangas. I love them both. That's so good.
I can't decide between Vagabond and Berserk. I read manga quite a bit,
Mhm.
but I stay away from sort of like the young adult kiddie manga. And I read
Yeah.
Vagabond, Berserk, a lot of Junji Ito. I have two books of his up there.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see a lot of both of those or all three of those stories. You'll see a lot of that in my writing.
Oh,
One
nice.
thing I say is I love the look of comic books, but I love the storytelling in more adult focused manga and whatnot. So we're combining both of those to give you guys hopefully what I can consider the best of both worlds.
All right, we got Sim finally with us.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing, Sim?
I'm doing
going
fine.
on?
Just woke up.
Of course.
Look at
You
woken up.
know,
Dude,
Sim.
Dad,
Red
it's 11:45. I'm like, what?
got here before you, Sim. Red.
Yeah. Your mom probably sent him a message.
I'm kicking you. I'm kicking you.
Are you?
You come in here late and disrespect me.
You want to come at me, bro?
Sugar, that's why she came in the room and asked if you were streaming. She's like, "Oh, I gotta let Papa,
I gotta let Red know.
I gotta let Papa Gaze know."
You weren't expecting that one, right?
Yeah, I expect you to have my back, Sim.
Yeah.
Not put a knife in it.
You're expecting to have my back when I'm trying to chew you out.
Well, you're late.
It's even Red saying she did. I get
What's
all
that
the early
game called?
notification now.
The game I was talking about sold for the PS2 was Romance's Three Kingdoms. What was it? Either 6, 7, or 8. I can't remember because they made so many of them.
Chris, let me show you something. Okay, hold on. Which one is this? I got this one.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I had the earlier one.
Let me see.
I used to play the shit out of this.
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
I love romance. I love romance. Chris, we might be friends after all.
I used to play. That was my favorite game to play on the PS2.
I think it's fun. Like I see is like the PlayStation light in the back on the shelf.
I got
cool.
7.
Mm.
I got 7 in here too.
There we go.
Yeah, man. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I put so many hours into this damn series that it is a shame.
I had the cheat codes where when you went to the creator character, you could put in like Abraham Lincoln. It would make him.
Really?
Dynasty Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's good shit.
Dynasty Warriors 4 is best game of all time.
Oh my god, I love them. I have 1 through 8, I think, or 9 or something.
I stopped at the open world one. I gave it a try and just stopped.
Yeah, I haven't played that one.
Oh, and thank you for the compliment on the PlayStation Lite. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of a PlayStation fanboy.
Yeah, that's what I used to be before I started playing on the some PC gaming, but I still have like PS4. But in my living room, I have remember the rectangle PlayStation for PlayStation 1 that you used to see in all the arcades.
Yeah.
When you used to go by, I have it in my living room.
Nice.
Somebody was getting rid of it, and I'm like, gimme.
It's funny. I was actually looking to buy a PlayStation 1 so I can play like the PlayStation 1 games that I've been picking up recently. Mm-hmm. And I had the PlayStation 2 Slim, and I'm so used to like these consoles not having backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
That again, my dumbass was looking for a PlayStation 1, and then my buddy was like, "Bro, you can play it on your PS2, right?" And I was like, "You're right."
They used to do that. It was a fun thing, remember?
Yeah. So I got the PlayStation 2 Slim there, but honestly, I'll be honest. Like the past 3 months, I've gotten into Game Pass on Xbox. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good deal. That's one hell of a deal.
What's that?
My
The,
niece
the
uses it all the time.
the Xbox Game Pass. It's $14 a month. You have access to like hundreds of games.
Hmm.
So and day one launches as well. For example, Halo, the new Halo when it launches on Xbox is going to Game Pass.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, all the Bethesda games that come out from now on are going straight to Game Pass. So I mean, for $14 a month, that's a pretty good deal. Sorry to all my PlayStation buddies who might be watching.
Yeah, I recently got a PlayStation 1 for like I think $15.
15
then-
where?
It was a yard sale sort of thing. And I also got a PlayStation 2 from another yard sale for like $10.
That's not bad. The retro gaming store had a PlayStation 1 for $200.
What? Whoa! Holy shit!
But it was like the big box, the gray one, like one of the first PlayStation ones.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'll show you what one I got.
What has he got? Let's see. What's he gonna pull up?
Hopefully, it's not a box of Playboys.
You better not show up with a Fugazi aftermarket PlayStation 1.
As long as we don't hear a zipper, we're good. It's not gonna be a furry suit.
Hopefully not. I mean, he sounds like he's getting into a suit right now. There you go.
Yeah, I still have my old PlayStation 1, but I got this one here.
Yeah. So they have one of those. $200,
Yeah.
dude.
And,
Cables.
it came with a controller and cables and such.
I haven't
Yeah.
been able to play. I haven't been able to play my my PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 games because the TV behind me doesn't have like the 3 color little ports.
Mm-hmm.
So, bro, I'm online looking for like what would be our best option, right? To be able to like convert it to HDMI.
You're supposed to have an adapter.
Yeah, you get the adapter. I still have mine from back in the day. It's all fucked
RGA
up, but
adapter
it
to
works.
HDMI. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few online, but I've gotten their mixed reviews, so I got to figure out which is the best option. Because some of them like compress or stretch out the image. So, yeah.
Katie says Papa Gaze and Sugar Chris sounds like the King Pimp combo. And Misfit says Papa Gaze and Sugar Chris's Tap album is available on Death Row Records now. Or rap album, he means. Hey, there's Oliver. Morning, sir.
Oliver. That's my boy. Hey, listen, Oliver. Chingazord. We got to work on that. If you don't know what that is, we were coming up with we were just messing around, throwing ideas around for a comic book, and Oliver might make it happen. Let's see.
Did I hear Chingazor?
Chingazord, yeah.
Okay, got it.
No, you're not, Johnny. There will not be a relationship between Red and my mom.
I mean, can I shoot my shot?
There won't be because I think it already started.
What he meant to say is there won't be a new relationship
Yeah.
between them.
Be any relationship. Sim had hemp waffles with soup. What? For French Canadian breakfast?
No, that doesn't
Okay.
sound too bad.
It doesn't.
Still at PS2 in his retro corner, hooked up to an old ass TV, can check what episodes are available around here in Europe.
Oh, you have a retro TV corner. Okay. I mean, I have enough. Do I have enough room in here? Maybe. Because actually,
my main TV's old enough that it can still hook those things up. I've had my TV since I worked at Walmart because I remember it was marked down. Yeah, back then.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's probably at least 10 years old, at least.
I got you beat. I got
Or 15.
I got a TV. Remember when they came out with the Scarlet It was like Scarlett Johansson promoting it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have the first model of that one. When they used to when they used to promote them at the, it used to be thicker. Like they removed something from it and they made it smart. Me, I got the original version of it, and I've had it for like 17 years,
Jesus. Hell.
and it still freaking
Woodrow.
works. Like and I never fucking closed that shit.
I wish things lasted that long nowadays. Like
I know, right?
the fact that I have a Game Boy back there that's like 20 something years old. Like I could still pop it on and it turns on like nothing ever happened. Like if it was still, 1999.
The
But
the lifespan of anything electronic right now is reduced, so you'd buy another one in a year or two, max 3.
I used to work for an appliance delivery agency.
Mhm.
And legitimately, they had like a secret memo go around where they were realizing, and this is back in my early 20s, where they were basically sharing information saying that these companies were building these appliances to break after
Yep.
5 years,
Yep.
just so people can go back and buy more. Apparently, that's how we got into like the original recession, because all these appliances and cars and everything was lasting too long. And I'm sorry, hey, Oliver, I didn't get to read that. What was it? What did Oliver say?
Oliver says, OAC, don't go to retail stores for retro games. They'll charge you an arm and a leg.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Yep.
he is right on that.
yeah. I gotta start hitting up the yard sales.
Or the flea
Yeah,
market,
because
or
I
the
used
flea
to.
market.
Yeah, flea markets will be good too. Yeah, because I went to a retro gaming store not too long ago, and I was like, "What in the world? These prices are crazy!" Like I can go to I went to a retro store and they were charging like $20 for PS2 game, some PS2 games or something, and I went down to a just an old mom and pop store that has like a random assortment of stuff, and like the same games were down there for like $3.
Yeah.
It's like what the.
They don't really
How
check the
dare you?
value of it. Like Goodwills, I heard Goodwills are good to run to and see what they got in regards to
Yeah,
like
they can be
retro.
good. Yeah, they can have stuff. I usually stick to like flea markets, yard sales. Sometimes you can find them at auctions, things like that.
Yeah.
Small mom and pop stores.
If I told you what I paid for that Pokemon Red behind me, you guys would laugh me out the room. So I'm not even gonna bother.
Hey, you got to catch them all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No
I paid all
matter
that money. I
price.
paid all that money for that damn cartridge, and I've played it maybe an hour or two.
Really? Not more?
Yeah, because the thing is, you remember how we used to have to play it with a damn flashlight or something on it, so we could
Yeah.
see the screen in the dark. So usually when I have time to do any type of gaming, it's at night. So by the time that do, and then it's already dark, so I have to turn the shit off.
All right, what was Syl says Sim is almost more active on his Patreon lately than on the show.
Yeah, he is my first Patreon, and I got a second one.
Chingazord.
Pops is with us. Hello, Pyro Pops.
You know it. What's going on, Pops?
Mistress says, imagine a Chingazor kaiju, a giant eggplant raid paging through a city.
I'm wondering if we're talking about one robot here, or we're talking about like 5 robots that make a bigger robot called Chingazor.
I think it was 5 robots.
Chinga.
Oliver's gonna have the details for you guys soon. Oliver's gonna have all those details.
13-inch CRT TV so I can game next to my PC. I have a ton of
Well,
retro
it's
consoles. Nice.
Catch line's gonna be Chinga tu madre.
He's gonna have a chancleta boomerang.
It's
gonna be a fucking
Yeah.
a spinning sandal that comes back to
Yeah.
him. Like Captain America's shield.
With a
It's gonna be
homing with a homing device too. Don't forget, because it turns the corners somewhere.
Yep.
So the physical Xbox One Collector's Edition of Cyberpunk in its box. Not going to bother opening that trash. Dang on. I remember getting the Halo one of what was it? Was it the Xbox One or was it? It was after the one after the 360. I don't know what it is, but and I also got that Halo 3 special edition that came with the helmet, the big helmet.
Mm.
Yeah, I still got the helmet in its box and everything. It's
I
pretty
never,
cool looking.
I never got any of the special edition consoles. That for me was one thing I would probably never do. The one I actually considered was that sort of see-through PlayStation 4 that was like bluish. It was like the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
The only me was the God of War.
I considered it, but never got like one of those special edition consoles. Like I already have 2 PlayStation 4s, an Xbox One. Like, do I need another one? Nah.
Yeah, but maybe back then it was not more expensive to get the deluxe edition. That edition, it was. I don't know if you remember God of War 2. I think it was. Like you'd buy the game with the console. The console was red with the red controller.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that's it. Like you just have like a red console, and it was like God of War 2, and you're like yes, like God of War was my thing.
Are you looking forward to the new God of War?
Yeah, yeah, dude. I really liked the other one. Like I thought the story was weak compared to what you're used to, like the conclusion to the story,
Mm-hmm.
and a bit too much of I don't know. But I really like the father figure. I like the relationship with his son. But the story was a bit weak as how it ends. But I love the goddamn game. The gameplay was freaking awesome.
Boy.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to
Boy.
Boy.
dude. I freak like when you start playing with the axe, right? You're like,
Mhm.
hey, dude, that axe is fucking sweet. I'm like, I miss those knives, and then you realize that you get those knives back, and you can switch from one to the other in mid fight.
Yes.
I was like, this
Mid
is
combo.
oh, yes.
It's crazy how when he puts Atreus underneath the little shack, you can actually see the daggers or whatever you call them wrapped
Yes.
up in the little space. You can see them. They were always there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then you get to then you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to switch between one or the other. And you're like, no, you're not. You can literally just start running. Throw that freaking axe, free somebody, take the knives out, slice the goddamn thing out, call your axe back. And I'm like, holy shit.
It's amazing. No, it's pretty good. It was pretty good. I can't wait to play it myself, the new one, and hopefully I got a PS5 by then. That's the one console I haven't been able to buy. I can't justify paying at the minimum $900 for a console. I'm not doing it.
Nope.
Ooh, wow.
Me, I'm done. I with the console thing. I'm on PC now.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah, I would much rather invest $900 in actually building a PC.
Yep.
So
There's no point playing PlayStation anymore because, dude, not only that, you swear too much or you get pissed at somebody, you lose your freaking account in game.
that's why I don't game online, man. I don't multiplayer. I don't got time to be waiting for other people to multiplayer. I play story games. I'll play at my own pace, and I'll call it a day. I don't do the first-person shooters. Don't invite me to Call of Duty or any of that. My reflexes aren't fast enough. I'm good.
Me, I like playing like another game I like to play. It's Borderlands.
That's pretty good. I'll play that. I play that with my buddies.
Love that game, and lately I've started playing Deep Rock Galactic, which is like a mix of Vermintide and Borderlands. But you're playing dwarves that go mining in space. It's freaking awesome. I played it last night.
You know what happened after you left, Sim?
What?
Me and El Gargoyle played some Hunt Showdown.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You left us.
I played some more Deep Rock. Yeah, of course I left you at 5 a.m. in the morning, you cunts.
Can't help it. You're weak.
Can't help that I have a fucking family and I have to wake up and otherwise a cunt complains that I'm late in the morning. Right, Chris?
Yeah. Tell me who you talking about. Then. Oh, Soul says number 79. Does that mean we got another one?
Don't worry, always. We've been friends for so long as you can.
Hey! We got another backer.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Sugar Rush is real, man.
That's right.
Like, Sim, that's your fault for swearing on the little Big Planet server. The target audience isn't prepared for your French F bombs. I do have to. That was a cool game, though. The kids really loved that game. Little Planet.
Oliver's saying Goodwills are getting pricey with retro games, though. They're on to the retro collector scene.
Yeah, they're catching on. I'm gonna have to drop by one pretty soon to see if I can pick up some games, man. But it's ridiculous, man. These prices are getting jacked up. Why? Because
Mhm.
half of the games, let's say again, Final Fantasy VIII, half of those games either got broken, destroyed, or just aren't worth a shit because of uh, mishandling. So now, like,
Mhm.
any decent copies are a damn problem to find because of how expensive they are.
Yeah.
I think I went specifically to a retro gaming store. What was it that I wanted to buy? It was, I think it was Dynasty Warriors 4. I was specifically looking for that one because it was my favorite Dynasty Warriors, and just couldn't find any. And basically, I live in Orlando, so I scoured every single retro shop in Orlando. Not a single one had it.
I'm gonna have to look through all my boxes because I left a bunch of games at the old house. I wonder if I brought my Dynasty Warriors here.
If you got Dynasty Warriors 4, I will trade you uh, a Veilguard statue for it. I'll
Yeah,
even sign it for you.
I'll have to see if I have mine because I have, like I said, I had 1 through like 8 or something on disc and everything.
Oh, there's another game that I really want, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you maybe played it too. On PS2, Way of the Samurai.
Yes,
Yes.
loved it. Played the shit out of that one too.
Well,
I was like, walked in. I first started my first game. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then I was like, oh, what's this? It says like leave the area or something. I left in the game. It's like game over.
You could just turn
You
around
just
and leave.
leave. That's the end of the story. I was like, oh, this is great.
Fuck this! I don't want to play this. Yeah, Way of the Samurai. Like, I have always. There's apparently one on PS4, but it's not like the mechanics are completely different.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the fourth one?
Nah, there's one on PS4. It's like a dungeon crawler now.
Really?
It's kind of weird. They added like some mysticism to it. So
let's say I've got Way of Samurai 4 actually still installed on my Steam here. That I play once in a while.
Yeah, man. There was one Way of the Samurai that I'm extremely pissed they never brought over. No, it wasn't Way of the Samurai. It was a Samurai Yakuza game that they never translated. So it was basically a Yakuza game set in feudal Japan, and they just never translated it. I was so disappointed.
That sounds neat.
It's pretty good. So
Fist,
yes, guys. So for
Chris
people who
Fist
didn't know, I'm a weeb.
Chris Fist was complaining about saying the Ragnarok character design have me concerned as a person with Norse ancestry. I'm not liking what they're done with their interpretation. I'm going through them right now because I was curious.
It's
Angrboda is a black chick.
yeah, one of the characters.
Mother of Monsters.
I'm like, what?
The young black woman.
I'm
Doesn't
like,
make any sense.
wow. And I'm looking at some of the design they have. Like I've seen one design of Thor, but they have a second one. I don't know if you guys seen that one.
They have two designs for Thor. Why do they have two?
I thought it was just
it's a fan art.
Yeah, I thought he was just kind of the big belly Thor.
No, it seems to be like fan art. I just clicked on it, but looked better. All right, I'll share the screen.
Hey Pops, remind me, I'm on CronCom tomorrow, 5:00, right?
This is more like it because the other one is way too fat.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, like that one's way too.
That's the official one there, though, ain't it? The fat one.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that it's if you follow the mythology, like he is supposed to be chubby, like he's not like thin. But dude, he has no pec. He has no chest muscle.
To me, he should be like a strong man.
Yeah.
Not just a fat beer belly.
Like there's muscles missing. Like
yeah, he should be just a strong man. He should be barrel chested. And
that's just a fat guy that can barely get off his chair.
But honestly, when we look at him, you got to take into consideration, like, we need to make him look like a villain. This isn't someone that we're supposed to like. And when you're looking at like storytelling and game design and like the visual storytelling, I mean, I don't mind it. I would need to see the character, kind of how he acts, and maybe his arc and his personality in the game justifies the look. So let's see.
I can't really throw my opinion in any way. I've never really got into the God of War.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of God
I
of
remember
War,
when it came out back in the day. I just couldn't get into it.
and I do have Norse ancestry too.
I've never been a fan of Kratos. I was like, "Pfft, he's killing all the gods. Screw this guy.
Oh,
Gods
the
are
Greek
cool."
gods.
I don't have Norse ancestry, but every time I play Crusader Kings, I start as a Viking, so that's close enough.
You're awesome, Louise. You have such great taste in games.
People wouldn't believe it, man. I'm a huge gamer. I don't watch
Crusader
TV.
Kings. That's a
So
good one.
I'll give you guys.
Europa.
Yep. I'll give you guys this much. I even have some Kessen games. I'm not sure if I know that you're into Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, Kessin.
I got Kessen 3 over there somewhere. Or do I have it here in front of me? Let's see.
I had 1 and 2. I never got to play 3. It was the one that got away from me.
And Woodrow comes in and goes, "Fuck Kratos! What the fuck did I just hear?" Yeah, that was Chris. That was Chris being overly excited.
Oh, who remembers this?
Tenchu Stealth Assassins. Hell yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I have the first one
And
and everything.
True. What was that? True Crime or something?
True
Streets of
Crimes,
LA.
Streets of LA. It wasn't the first True Crimes in New York.
Welcome to New
I
York
think so,
City.
yeah. I think it was just True Crimes, and then there
Welcome
was
to
True
New
Crimes
York
Streets of
City.
LA.
I remember
'Cause
that.
I think the
fucking
second
song.
one you could play is like Snoop Dogg or something.
The guy looked like Snoop Dogg.
Mm.
Yeah. So, damn, I was gonna say something about I completely forgot. Anyways, but yeah.
Did you guys ever play that Vin Diesel? I can't remember the name. It was a Vin Diesel like Grand Theft Auto type of game where you could jump from car to car.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
The only good game Vin Diesel has been in was Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, Butcher Bay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a great game.
That was a legitimately good game.
Yeah, like
But
you didn't
anything
even
else
have to really get into Chronicles. You didn't have to really know or be a fan of Chronicles of Riddick to like those games. They were just
The movie.
One
they
game
stood
I
on their
missed a
own.
lot. It was Need for Speed 3.
Need for Speed 3 or Underground 3?
3. Need for
Just
Speed
Need for
3.
Speed 3?
The first hot pursuit they ever freaking did, and they still had the underwater type of road. You would have the shortcut through the fucking canyons, and then you're like, where the fuck am I? And then you just took another way. Like you would have another path, a secret path. Somebody, it was freaking awesome, and they never did that the same ever again. And I'm like, dude, that was my jam. I love that fucking game.
Yeah, no, Need for Speed. So my favorite. So I played them. I remember I even had the Need for Speed Porsche game that came out at one point.
Me too.
But my favorite Need for Speed was Underground 2.
Oh yeah.
Underground 2 was just something else. Like the level of customization, it was good. The gameplay was fun. You didn't have to pay for additional cars, like actual money. Like it was peak Need for Speed. It's been downhill ever since. But I won't deny Need for Speed Heat. The last one that came out was pretty good.
I'm the type. I didn't really like the idea of pimping or customizing your car. I just like the fact of grabbing. Oh, you just unlocked a new Lamborghini. Let's go ride it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Latino, man, so we gotta pimp everything out, So, yeah.
Did you all ever play a Driver?
Yep.
Yeah.
Enter the Wheelman.
I
like that one.
There was a scene where you had to follow a train in one of the Driver games.
Mm-hmm.
Never got past it. Never got past it.
Yeah, I remember playing that one a lot. And what was it? There's like the combat ones, like kind of like Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, like Twisted Metal and stuff. Those
Was
games,
it
those
Twisted
kind of games
Metal?
were fun.
Man, I need to get myself a Metal Slug copy now. I want to play Metal Slug again.
Oh, I lied to you earlier when I told you that I was looking for Dynasty Warriors 4. That's not the game I actually went to the retro stores looking for. I was looking for Tokyo Extreme Racer 0.
I've never played that one.
You guys don't know about that?
I don't think so.
Tokyo Extreme Racer 0 and then Tokyo Extreme Racer. I have one of the drift ones here, but I don't really like the drift ones. So like maybe the logo would bring up memories. Hold on, let me focus.
Extreme Racer Drift. No, I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, these are pretty good racing games. So, but yeah, I'm a big gamer. The reason I don't keep up with much of what's going on in the industry and politics and the day to day is because if I'm not writing comic books or designing characters or working my day job, I'm playing games.
Yes.
Catch me on Steam, catch me on Xbox, catch me on the PS4. That's probably what I'm gonna focus my channel on is comic books and video games.
Yeah, that's generally what I'm doing as well. If I'm not doing these streams or working, I might be sitting playing like RimWorld or some other game or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, good. See, Jai Cage, we have similar opinions here.
And
Greatest the shit character indeed.
I think Johnny Cage by shitty he means he be shitting on everybody.
Tenchu was dope. That's right. Yeah, Tenchu was great.
Am I the only one?
Am
I the only one who thinks that when you cut their heads off or cut their necks, that the blood water fountain was excessive? Do you remember that?
It would be like flying up in the air.
Like, Jesus, like how much pressure does this person have in their veins?
I remember he had to like beat the game to get that third character.
There's a third character?
Yeah, wasn't it in Tenchu first one? You had Ricky Maru, you had the female chick, or was it the second Tenchu?
I never beat the game.
Yeah, because there's Ricky Maru, there was the female. I think she had like dual short swords or whatever.
Right.
And then if you beat the game, you got that third guy, that guy that was kind of brooding and always like, he was like part of their group, but he was like against them or something. And I think he had like a regular sword or something. Or did he have fists? I can't remember. But he had another weapon.
He was just walking around fisting people to death.
Oh, get the hell! They have the Metal Slug pack on Steam.
They have what on Steam?
I was checking if they had Metal Slug on Steam, and I'm like, they have the full pack. I'm like, dude,
yeah,
it's one of my favorite games.
Unfortunately, what I have is a Mac, and I'm very limited. Yeah, I know. I'm very limited in what I'm able to play. But luckily, Crusader Kings Day 1 release was available on Mac. So, thanks to the creators of Crusader Kings for taking care of the Mac players.
I'm not really an Apple guy, but I am thinking of buying that iPad Pro there to draw. It looks very good.
It is amazing. I have one of the older ones. I had the second generation iPad Pro, so any of my character designs are done on there. Absolutely recommend.
Never had one, and I almost bought one like 2 days ago, but then I saw that there's a 4th generation, 5th generation, trying to figure out which one I'm going to get.
Always go with the newest one. It depends on your budget, but honestly, the second generation, I still have it. Still works perfectly fine.
But let me see here. Mr. Fist says Vin Diesel is a bigger D&D nerd than me. He approached one of the studios I worked for to make a game about his D&D character Melkor. Hey, if it works.
Yeah, he's been trying to push that for a while.
Underrated. Oliver says underrated GTA style game for PS2, The Getaway.
Yes. That was in London, wasn't it, Oliver? It was like it was set like in London or something.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. If I remember right, it got some positive reviews, if I remember it, when it came out, The Getaway.
I think they were working on a remake recently. But I don't know where it led to. But yeah, if it's the one game I'm thinking about, it was set in London, and it was pretty cool. I remember that.
Remakes usually let me down. Like I just seen they're doing the Diablo 2 remake. It came out. It's like $40, and all it is really like a graphic update. I'm like, I'll just play the original.
True. I mean, that Final Fantasy VII remake was pretty good.
Was it? I haven't played it.
Yeah, but they actually changed the game now.
That's what I've seen. They changed like the story and stuff.
The gameplay changed.
Yeah. What they're doing with that particular remake,
hack and slash.
Yeah, I wouldn't say hack and slash. Dynasty Warriors is hack and slash. There's a bit of strategy to that particular gameplay style in Final Fantasy VII. But I kind of like, and I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this. I kind of like what they're doing with the story, because the original is there, right? If I wanted to pay $60 to just play the original, I would just play the original. But yeah, they're doing something interesting with the story, and I can't wait to see, what they surprise us with next. So
let me check. Meredith asked me where are the game streams.
listen, if I would have known we were
need
going
to
to
do
talk
more.
about video gaming, then I would have been on here sooner. It's like, hell yeah, let's talk more games, bro.
Yeah, I need to do my game streams. I need to do that.
Yeah.
I can't do it tomorrow because I was thinking about doing it on Saturdays, but tomorrow I'm going to be at a con. So
Yeah, we were thinking of doing a stream of Deep Rock Galactic with a few people on Saturday night.
I don't know what that game is, but hey, let's see.
you're basically
for dwarves space mining.
yeah. You get dropped into like a planet, like a certain little thing. You go through underground and you're mining and trying to get certain minerals and stuff, and you got to fight off like bugs and everything.
Sounds
Yeah,
what's
it's
similar to like Left 4 Dead and other stuff like that.
Yeah, or Vermintide. It's the
What
same
else?
principle. Yeah.
which one was I going to say? It's No Man's Sky. It's something I've played before. It sounds similar.
It's similar to No Man's Sky. My bro, that's what he said. Like the way you mine, you collect stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same.
I would join. I'm not coming up with excuses. I would join, but I have Crown Con at 5.
Mm-hmm.
I have Valkyrie at 8, and I'm trying to get on Sean Davis. He's got something going on Saturday as well.
Oh, awesome!
So
Hey,
I am
that is a
slammed
good
on
reason.
Saturday.
That is a very good reason.
Yeah. So let's see.
Oh, Sim.
Yes.
That reminds me.
What?
You know what I just seen?
Nope.
Tomorrow, the same day of the con, that the Who is going to be playing a concert down in Morgantown, the same area where the con is.
The Who?
Yeah. HU?
Okay.
Who?
Yeah, I got it. At first I thought WHO.
Yeah, that's why I clarified there. They're going to be playing. It's going to be like 7 p.m. I think when the doors or something open. I'm like, really tempted to be like, okay, family, you guys can go home. I'm staying the night in Morgantown. Get a hotel. We'll go watch
some Mongolian metal.
Go watch the Mongolian metal, baby. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to see it.
Is
That'd
that
be cool.
con with Walt Simonson tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
That's this is a Morgantown one. I think the Heronberg folks are going to be there again. Oh, to that one. No, this was like a smaller one, I think.
Okay.
Let's see. Did Sugar Chris just say he plays Rim Job? No, Rim World.
No, that's his porn star name.
God. Yeah, we need to go on adventures. Yes, so we do. We need to go on some adventures, some jolly cooperation.
I mean, Sugar Rin Job, Chris. That sounds pretty good. I like that.
No, that sounds painful.
That does not sound fun at all.
That sounds painful. Sounds like that could be worse than sand.
Ricky Mario, Ayane, and the Samurai Dude. Yeah, there we go. See, Mr. Fist knows what's up.
Yeah. I gotta check. You know what? You guys are making me want to pop that in and play.
Yeah, Tatsumaru, yes. There we go. Tatsumaru, yes. The guy who used his hands. There we go.
So he would walk around and fist people to death in a game about ninjas and okay.
Yeah, because at one point in time in the story you had to fight him and stuff. Yeah, I remember that.
Dude.
Oh, there's a game I wish would get redone. Hellgate.
Huh.
Yeah, those games I thought were really interesting. They came out, I think if I remember right, it's the same one that came out right before Borderlands, but it had like kind of an idea similar to, like it incorporated ideas similar to Borderlands, and it came out before it. But then it was not really put together really well. And but the story and everything was kind of cool. I really like the plots.
It doesn't ring a bell. I gotta look those up.
Yeah, it needed work, but the idea I thought was really cool. I would like to have seen him do more with it.
If you guys ever wonder what got my fascination started for like the occult and creatures, it was Nightmare Creatures. Does anybody remember those games on PS? Nightmare Creatures on PS1.
It was Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain for you? I never played that one.
Oh, yeah. Then after that, you were Soul Reaver.
Oh yeah, I know
The
this
first
game.
one was
Nightmare
the
Creatures.
Vampire, and after
Okay.
that was the Soul Reaver one.
Yeah. I don't remember
Yeah,
those.
that's. Oh
Nightmare
yeah,
Creatures.
Legacy King. Yeah.
You don't remember that? Dude, that was
Legacy,
fucking awesome.
like I don't remember if I played them. I heard of them. I don't remember if I played them.
Yeah, I remember Nightmare Creatures. Yeah,
Nightmare
it's been
Creatures.
a long time since I've seen that one. Yeah, I remember the Nintendo 64 like cover with the eyes and the face. Yeah, I remember this.
Those are some old games, man.
I mean, one of my favorite games on Nintendo ever was Perfect Dark. Like a lot of people don't even know
Mhm.
it, but it was from the Valve game. They just came out. They just did the Golden Eye, and everybody was going nuts with Golden Eye. And then they came out with their first co-op game.
It was Perfect Dark.
Yeah, it was a sci-fi
Custom,
Perfect
please.
Dark. Yeah, it was freaking awesome.
Mr. Fisk is going to be in Morgantown, West Virginia. It's what do they call it? Mountaineer Con, I think is what it's called.
Dude, honestly,
it's
after
gonna have
the
a
game,
lot of Power Rangers. That's about all I know. I don't really care about all that, the celebrities and stuff. I'm just going there, for family and to see if there's going to be any indie comic folks there.
And the Power Ranger guy. Come on, you want to meet him?
which one is it? Tommy?
No, Tommy's not going to be there. Jason David Frank? No, he won't be there. He wasn't on the list. I don't think him or what's her name, Kelly, was going to be there. I didn't see either one of them.
You know, he played a better Bloodshot in that YouTube series than Diesel.
Who did? Jason David Frank?
Yep.
I didn't see that YouTube series.
They did a YouTube series with the entire Valiant. It was Ninjak versus Valiant, and yeah,
And he was in it. I gotta look that up.
he plays Bloodshot. Yeah,
Oh, is that the Bat in the Sun people?
I think it was, but
Yeah.
no, it's an actual series that they crowdfunded type of thing, and it was with Valiant Comics.
That's cool.
You have EXO, you have a few of them in there.
Of course, Pale Rider's here. Hello, Pale Rider. Don't worry, Pale Rider. He knows about the red dress. Don't worry.
I'll tell you guys a secret. I have been afraid of meeting, and I don't know her real name, the Pink Ranger, since I was a young man.
Really?
Yeah, she was my first crush. The
My
Pink
brother,
Ranger.
my brother had a thing for her.
I still have a thing for her, but it's just like right now she's like so much older than me that it's like I'm afraid to see her now. You know what I'm saying? And like ruin that
image in your head.
image that I have of her. But yeah, there's a little trivia for you guys. My first crush was the Pink Power Ranger.
Joanna Dark. It says I got a voiceover from Soul Reaver to narrate his comic campaign's trailer.
Really? That's pretty cool.
And he says he hears JDF is awesome to his fans. That's what I've heard. I've heard he's very nice to people.
I have a good friend of mine. We used to work together. He's actually really good friends with JDF, and he's told me nothing but good things about him.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I got to bring back up the campaign because I'm going to make sure we didn't get any more backers first. Okay. But, yeah, I see that the book itself is only $8.
Yeah, price to sell. My major
that's
goal
really good.
is to get it to as many people as possible. $3 shipping USA. So it's price to move. And as of right now, earlier today, we just unlocked another stretch goal. So for just $8 and $3 shipping, you get the book, you get a pinout or a 6x6 printout. You get, a 6x9 printout, a bookmark, 2 stickers, and a playing card. The Samantha image that you were looking at earlier, she's actually going to be a playing card as well. So.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, you're getting a lot for just $8.
Yeah. It's definitely something to jump in on.
Yeah, so here I have 2 of the things that are going to be provided. All right, here's a bookmark. This is going to be signed. The bookmark is double-sided.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm a pleaser.
Now this cover's a little, just a few more bucks, and you can get the nice fancy red and black cover here.
Yeah, that's done by George Fornes. He is currently, or just finished up his run on Rorschach.
Oh,
He was the artist for Rorschach. We have like 4 more covers from him. We're going to be using moving forward, and I hope people like it. Obviously, I want to continue using his covers, but if people don't buy it, we're not going to get any more Fornes covers. We're not going to invest in them. But yeah, I'm really proud of that cover, and just how it looks. It really captures like that noir setting, because at the end of the day, Alexander is at the ground level a paranormal detective. So it really captures that, and I really like what he's doing with it.
all right, let's see.
I mean, if it wasn't so expensive, I might even have him on the interiors.
Let's see. We got, of course, the foils for 25.
Both foils. And all of these come with the PDF, as I mentioned earlier. PDF is going to be shipping through email, a couple days after the campaign closes. So you guys can either read it immediately, see what you're going to get, or, you can hold off and wait till you get the physical copy.
And then I've seen this fail card pack. What's that?
Yeah. So basically, it's the same as the foil pack, except it's just the regular covers without the foil.
Okay.
So for $30, you're getting, the 2 covers, the 2 playing cards, the pin, and then all of our stretch goals. So far, we have 5 stretch goals unlocked.
Oh wow, you're moving along pretty good then.
Yeah, we're just rolling.
Oh, and then the big one. The big
original
print.
art. I priced it so that it wouldn't sell, actually, because
you don't want to give that one away, huh?
No, honestly, I think it's a piece of history, or it's going to be a piece of history. I solely believe, or completely believe that DeVille Walker is going to be big at some point, and this cover is going to be worth a lot more than it is now. And I'd much rather give it to my children's children than somebody else gives it to their children's children. So, but I will make a sacrifice. If someone decides to buy it, they're legitimately unlocking 2.5 tiers for everybody else, or 2.5 stretch goals for everybody else, because our stretch goals are in $1,000 intervals. So, that'll go a long way, and just make sure everybody gets a whole lot more.
Let me see what they're saying. Peller says his favorite stripper's driving. He's got more important things to do. Yeah, like watch the stream. Good job, Pale Rider. You put those strippers to work. We got Nefarious, of course. Red dress. Pale Rider answering back with the red dress. Every time.
I still don't know the story of the red dress, man.
You don't need to know the details. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm sure Pale Rider will find a way to tell you.
Pale Rider, my Twitter is Owasi Comics. Let me know the story of the red dress.
That coffee is so good. So let's begin the tale of the red dress.
No.
And you.
Oh, I think you're breaking up, Sam.
It's also embedded in Latino in Latino. So you need to know this, because you'll probably include that in your book.
Will I?
Once upon a time, there was a little white dude, very scrawny, with 3 wingsy hair on his chest.
Studio.
That was working, and it was Halloween, and somebody gave him a challenge to come in with wearing a dress.
Okay.
And it was supposed to do like the Halloween work day, right? So they did his hair, they did everything, and he was wearing a red dress. So he was telling that story, and how he bended over doing something, and then got up and turned around, and it was like a Mexican guy looking at him with a big smile, going, "Hey." And then they started following him down the hall, the store and stuff like that, until it got really, really fucking weird, because he had a beard and they still were interesting.
That guy was like, "Hey, man, more bang for my buck. Best of both worlds,
I like it. I like it rough when it scratches my balls."
Me
You
gusta.
butchered that story,
No me
Sim.
gustas tú.
Me gusta.
Butchered it. There's multiple details you left out. You got confused. You butchered that whole story.
No, I did not.
That's fine. At least I know the gist of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's you shouldn't even know that.
that's the base of it. You know, we don't have to tell them that you started, dancing a salsa in the middle, shaking that ass, and they started.
Well, that's a
making
lie.
here.
Yeah, because then you'd be lying. Witcher says, "Dang, I hope I can get in here and back this before it's gone. I can only back so many as a creator spending up front. I need to win the Powerball or something." Yeah,
it's
that's
tough.
the dream.
That's one of the decisions that I've had to make, right? Because I was backing a bunch of
Oh.
campaigns, and I was kind of
Mhm.
looking at like the bigger campaigns, and I'm like, damn, should I really be investing in like these bigger campaigns? Like they're funded, they're good to go.
Neff
Maybe
wants me to say something that I forgot to mention
sure.
about the red dress. When Chris reaches 1,000 sub, he's gonna go down to Louisiana and join the red dress run. There's an actual red dress run.
Yeah, Pale Rider made sure to let us all know about that. Thank you once again, Pale Rider.
Yeah, he's waiting for you there so you can run, and he'll follow you with his Barbie Jeep.
So, yeah, I want to see that. Is that true?
Yeah,
Trigger?
yeah, that's an actual thing.
Unfortunately, it is true. Yes.
1,000 subs. How far
Yep.
are you?
Well, I'm still very far away.
He said 300 and
I don't-
something.
I don't have to worry about it anytime soon.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, it has to happen. Dude, my plan is to make it happen by the end of the year.
We'll make it happen. 1,000
Mhm.
subs, easy work. Easy work. But
Okay,
you gotta
maybe not
advertise.
this year.
Nah,
we'll
if
get
he
to-
starts advertising that he will do the red dress run, if he gets to 1,000, he'll shoot up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do I really
gotta-
want to advertise that?
Dude,
If you do,
you need to make a stream. You buy the fucking dress. You put it on a coat hanger. You put it behind the stream there. You go, you want me in this? Running like the chap and win it for us? Get me the 1,000 sub. And you leave the dress behind.
you leave it. You leave it
Yeah.
on your wall, hanging until it happens.
Exactly.
In every single stream and every single video, you will hit 1,000 in no time.
Pale Rider makes 900 accounts.
And I cannot help. Dude, I was telling you need to do that in high heels because, imagine. Da, 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 poof.
I think
Gets back up.
he'll snap an ankle if he tries to run in high heels.
Yeah, I feel like that would be dangerous
It
for
would
me.
be- I just think it would be funny to just see you trip once or twice.
What makes you think he wouldn't trip once or twice in regular sneakers?
True.
Yeah.
But it would be impressive that, hey, look, you didn't trip once with high heels. I wonder why.
My balance ain't the greatest to begin with.
Wait, not like a cat?
No, not at all. Not good at balance.
Mm.
Oh, wait, what? Let me see what everybody's saying.
I like Soul's comment. Sim, you also need to work on that red dress run pitch. I know it's guys in dresses, but you could at least pretend to be excited. Think of boobs.
Pale Rider, come on now. You don't need to do another red dress Chris drawing. He's one of us. No, it's all right.
But is the lore basically?
Two of them. There was two of them, and they followed that asshole.
Yeah, all night,
Damn.
all night.
Oh,
That's weird, man. Those Latinos are a little weird. I don't know what's going on with them.
yeah, they followed me around, had big old smiles, and they just kept following me up and down the aisle.
From what I've known, they're used to having some bearded ladies. They have hairy women.
But before that, there was a guy, and I was down stacking the truck, the skids, and I was bent over down stacking it, and he came out of the aisle and was checking out my ass until I got up and turned around with a beard, and then he was like, and hurried up down the aisle.
Yeah, man. I would have been surprised if somebody after you turned around was like, "Oh, even better." Oh wait, those two guys.
Woo!
It was exactly what I wanted.
it was a long night.
Yeah, they hit you with
There
the Will Smith. Ah, that's hot.
I had
Yeah,
a
two
lot
in
of
one.
there was a lot of stuff that happened that night, but that was the two big things that I could remember.
Oh, it's just crazy. Well, hey, man,
But
at least you
we
did it on
gotta
Halloween.
but
Yeah,
we gotta
it was a dare at least on Halloween. It's not just like you decided to wear a dress, you know.
Yeah.
Dude,
all right,
you
all
have to
right.
see it that way. You know, you didn't just go like, I like wearing clothes and I look cute and no. No, you went like a challenge and go, yeah, man, I'm man enough to wear that goddamn dress. That's a difference. You know, don't be ashamed of it.
Uh-huh.
Be
Well,
maybe
all
be
right.
ashamed that
Well,
the three Mexican guy followed you and were attracted. Maybe there's something wrong there.
Oh, wait, now it
But
was
just
three of them.
saying.
wait,
It was
what?
three of them.
Three of them? What? Why did the numbers keep going up, Sam?
I don't know. Felt like
It
it.
was two.
We started
All
with
right.
1, 2, now 3.
All right. We need to start
You
wrapping
know
this
what
one
they
up.
say about the ladies. You know, there's gonna be five, but they're always gonna say two.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, it's the other way around.
Yeah. We say 5 and it was really 2. And yeah. Yeah.
All
The
right.
That's
biggest difference
horrible.
between guys and girls.
Yeah. Men
All right,
increase their number, women decrease it.
Let me see here. Chris is your guest. No, you don't need to see the new merch. We got to start wrapping this up.
You got merch?
Yeah, we have merch for the store. We have the Morning Roast logo and we have the Sugar Tarna.
I wanna see
All of
your
this was
merch.
against my will.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the Sugar Tarna. It's beautiful.
He doesn't need to know. We need to wrap this up.
It's beautiful.
I'll see.
We got
Hold
it.
on. Let me see the merch. Come on, man. Plug that merch.
God damn it, Sam.
What did I do? You don't yell at them in this chat. Why me?
Damn it, Sam.
See, that was the Sugar Tarna.
Let me see here.
It was penciled by Pale Rider, and I'm the one that did the colors because it was.
That's actually amazing.
So you can get the mug and the T-shirt of this on our store,
That is amazing.
and you know has the beard and everything. And no,
Perfect. Oh, that's a shame, Sam. You're breaking up. Sorry. Oh, it's unfortunate.
you're being a bitch.
I didn't do that. You were breaking up.
That came through loud and clear.
Yeah, the one thing that comes through is you yelling at me. But yeah, we got like the little mugs and the logo that was done by Emma
Mm-hmm.
McLernan here of the Morning Roast that you can get on like cups and different things, and then this Sugar Tarna thing that you could apparently get on a skirt.
Yep.
That's very good placement on the skirt there.
Dude, I was thinking of Pale Rider strippers.
Well, I'm glad you're being considerate to them, at least.
Mm-hmm. And Lola seems to enjoy it.
Yeah, at least some people enjoy it, I suppose.
Why, you didn't buy one yet?
No, why would I buy it?
Because
To
it's
have
you.
it and model it.
Yeah, be proud of it.
I buy all the merch. I'm the only one who buys all the merch on my website.
You even have pillows and stuff. Come on. Don't
What?
you wanna
I
hug
bought some of
yourself?
the morning. I bought some of the Morning Roast merch. I bought my mugs and notebook and such.
Hmm.
That's
Give
awesome.
me-
I'm gonna have to
give me
update
your-
my merch.
Let's see. Now, Nefarious says he's on with him tonight, so he can tell him about Sugar Tarna. No, that's okay, Nefarious. It's all right. It's all right. We're good. That's right. That's right. Emma does rock. Yeah, she did a great job with the Morning Roast logo, and she
Yeah.
did a great job with her book.
Just wait till you see the Sugar Tarna she's working on. Did I mention that? I was not supposed to. Fuck.
Ooh.
What's up, Chris?
All right. With that being said, thanks everybody for joining us in the chat. And thanks to our guest for being so kind as to come on.
And thank you everybody for helping us trying to make Sugar Tarna the new waifu of the scene.
Really, really, Fisk. Nobody wants that.
Yeah,
That is
there you go.
disgusting.
Sugar Tarna
Get it out!
Body
Get out of here with the
We're
body
we're making her into the new waifu.
Alrighty. So thanks everybody. We've got to wrap this one up. So we will see you guys again on the next one. I'm probably going to try to do a stream tomorrow at the con, like I do, to show it off and let you guys see what's up. It's a new one for me, so I'm pretty excited. But we'll see you all in the next one. Later.
Later.